So now we're going to do possibly my favorite exercise, which is a scooter. So you're going to stand with your feet directly underneath your hips, hands on your hips, and I'll do this first part side on so you can see. So you're going to sit your hips back and down. Okay, but we're not just dropping our knees forward, we're staying back into our heels. You're going to stand onto one leg, so I'm going right leg first, and as you exhale, you slide the leg behind you and then come back in. So the pelvis should be staying relatively still. And if you put your hand on your pubic bone and on your tailbone, you should feel that this leg doesn't really change. This pelvis shape doesn't change. And what we're looking to do is work this standing glute. So the leg that's not moving is predominantly the leg that's working. So you want weight standing right into that heel. The more you press into that heel, the more likely you're going to fire up that back line of your leg. So we're halfway through. And every time you press out, you're going to breathe out. Now, if you've got socks on a slippery floor, you can obviously slide. If you want to hold on to something, then you can. But again, this standing leg should be the one doing the work. If you're feeling this in your back, lean forward a little bit. It might be because you're too upright, so you're taking a lot of the pressure here. We're going to do 3 more. And on this last one, hold it out there. Stay out there. And then from here, that left hand is going to come to your left rib cage. And you're going to slide it to your right hip and then down the outside of that right leg. And then you're going to come back up to the hip and back round to the ribs. So we've got this turn of your body, and then we flex your body forward, but everything about that standing leg is staying still. So we're not bending at the knee, we're not dropping down towards the floor anymore. This is a static movement in your hip, in your right leg. And this is what the glutes help to do. So they help to stabilize around your hips and help to control some of that rotation. So this time, instead of turning the leg around the body, which is what we do in things like clams, we're turning the body around the leg. Good, we're going to do 2 more. And again, you're looking for that slow and controlled. You're not trying to rush through this. You've always got a little bit of a pause when you hit your end range, and then you come back up, step that leg back in, and stand all the way back up again. Shake it out. We're going to do the other side. So I'll stand facing you for the whole thing this time. Well, for the first part anyway. So you're going to sit back into your hips again, and you're going to slide your leg in and out. Okay, so again, if your hands are on your pubic bone, that's not moving, your tailbone's not moving, so we're not arching into your lower back. And your gaze is following your spine. So you can see if I look up, all of a sudden I'm flexing at my neck, or I'm overextending at my neck, and that's going to cause me potentially to have some neck problems. So we want your head to follow your spine. And again, really load through that heel, because then that way you're going to get even more activation through that whole back line. So keep that breath going. We've got an exhale out and an inhale in. And you want to get that back leg all the way to straight. So your quad is working all the way. Okay, so you want that leg to go straight. You've got 2 more. Last one, hold it out there. From here, as little weight as possible in that back leg. Right hand to the right rib cage, slide it to the outside of your hip and slide down the thigh. And then all the way back up and rotate. So you're looking to turn the body, forward bend. But again, all the weight is on that front leg and nothing is really changing in that leg at all. Your foot is adjusting in order to keep your balance. Okay, if you want to grab a chair, then you can. But again, we've got this moment of pause at the end of every movement. Good, you should be feeling this right through your standing leg. Should be quite a deep burn. We're going to do 3 more. Last 2. Good, really try and keep that foot nice and strong so you're standing into that heel for this last one. Pause at the top, step that leg back in and stand it all the way up. Well done.